With the days getting shorter in the winter, I've been waking up earlier to get as much daylight in as possible. There's something so special about the crack of dawn. The birds are out singing, the world is quiet, our house is adorned with long warm shadows from the sun peeking through. Needless to say, the morning time is my favorite time. I've been really inspired by these vlogs lately, so let's have a productive day together. Usually the first thing I do as soon as I wake up is to get a workout in. Another reason why I love waking up early, the sky gives the most gorgeous colors at this time. Can someone tell me why there's a Papa John's next to the gym? Why? Depending on the day, it's either a strength day or a heart day. Today is a strength day and I usually go to the gym for that. It is about a 10 to 15 minute drive, so I'm usually there by 6:45 a.m. I'm currently in a maintenance phase, meaning I am just working out to maintain muscle, not trying to cut or gain. I am taking this winter season to appreciate where my body is, eat cozy, hearty food in moderation, and just keeping it fun in the gym. I still try to lift pretty heavy to give the stimulus my muscle needs to maintain, but aside from that, I just do whatever keeps me strong. Today is a high of 48 degrees. It's just one of those days where leg warmers are required around the house. Okay, let's get the day started. Full disclosure, if whatever I say does not make sense today, it's because I did not get great sleep last night. I woke up at 4 a.m. and just for whatever reason could not go back to sleep. I'm gonna get great sleep tonight. Okay, anyways, I figure I'll share a little on how I usually plan my day on Notion. So first I start with my time tracker. I start with xoxo. It's a time tracker that I use. That way I don't plan my day forever. I find planning very fun, so unless I set some awareness on how long I've been spending on it, it almost becomes another way of procrastinating. So I just like to use a time tracker app to keep me accountable. I usually try to spend only 15 minutes on it, and I have a little daily planning focus list here. So I'm gonna start with my habit tracker. No bites after 8 p.m. That is a health habit that I am working on this month. I practice intermittent fasting, nothing crazy, just like a 16-8 schedule. I try to not eat 2 hours before bedtime. I read that it's just better for my digestion and sleep, and I've been slacking a little on that lately. You know, sometimes when there's a cookie laying around, I just do like a bite or two, and that's not good. So anyways, I did not sneak in bites yesterday. I made a turmeric latte instead, which was amazing. So I'm gonna give myself a check mark. Okay, let's make a quick action list for the day. First, I look through my week's top priorities, and work-wise, we have a project with a brand that we're working on. Okay, so today I want to get a workout in. I want to finish color on a music video. We have to film a TikTok for a brand. I need to respond to some emails. I need to give a quote to a potential client, film a music video, and just answer some emails in general. And if I have time, I would love to stop by Madewell. I've been needing a little wardrobe reset for the new season, so we'll see if we have time for that. And lastly, I want to schedule a breakfast date with a girlfriend. That is one of my quarterly goals, is to have some intentional time with some girlfriends. Around once a month is a good cadence. So anyways, a breakfast date sounded cute. And that's it. So I'm just gonna time block this in my calendar and see what I can realistically get done for today and then start my day. Okay, let's start with the music video. Also, one thing I like to do when I have to get started on a task that is a little harder for me to get started is I use the Pomodoro technique, and one thing I like about Toggle is it also has a Pomodoro function. Essentially it just starts a 25-minute timer and it counts down so I can see on my screen how much time I have left, and I just tell myself I need to focus for 25 minutes and then I get a 5-minute break, and then I just repeat that a couple times. But usually the hardest part is just getting started, and setting that timer of 25 minutes just gets me started. And usually I work for a little longer than that. Anyways, it's just a nice little tool that I like to use. Okay, I'm gonna ignore you now. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I've explained what I actually do for work. I am a videographer. I film music videos for singers. My husband is a YouTuber and we own a production company together. So I help film and run a lot of the behind the scenes for the company. And I also make videos like these on the side. So I mainly work from home. I'm very grateful that this is what I do because I actually used to be an accountant for 3 years, actually 4 years. And although I was an accountant for usually the entertainment industry, and I am grateful for the experience and the people I met along the way, accounting is very black and white and very much not creatively stimulating. So needless to say, I am very grateful for what I do. Anyways, my 25 minutes is up and I think I am going to take a quick little lunch break. I wasn't that hungry, so I know this looks like a sad lunch, but it's just what I'm feeling today. I just have a little celery, carrot juice, and a fried egg. Also, have I mentioned I started Gilmore Girls? It's no big deal. It's just my favorite show ever right now.
I don't wanna miss out on the holiday.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Arrived to the Library Cafe. It's actually a coffee shop I've never been to, but apparently it's supposed to look like a cute library, and they serve coffee, which is right up my alley. This morning I curled my hair with a curling iron for the first time in forever. I realized I never learned how to curl with a curling iron for long hair. I've always started from the bottom.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Because my hair is so long, the curling iron just stops in the middle. But today I looked up a tutorial on how to use a curling iron for long hair, and you're supposed to start from the top and then work your way down, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. Anyways, I'm about to go inside the coffee shop and get some work done. I don't do this often, like go to a coffee shop and work, but at some point Kurt and I are probably planning to start a family, so I'm just really milking the season of my life where I have the freedom to just go to a coffee shop for a few hours and do some work. I also just find that some days I'm more productive at a coffee shop. There are basically 2 times in the day where I'm most productive. First thing I do when I start my workday in the morning, or when I'm at a coffee shop. So anytime I have a task that I find is really hard to get started, or I've been procrastinating a lot on, I usually do it from a coffee shop or first thing in the morning. Anyways, I'm seeing a lot of potential suspects that seem to all fit the profile of people that would go to a coffee shop and like sit there for hours. So I'm kind of nervous whether or not I'll get a seat. Anyways, let's go inside and check out the new coffee shop.
All alone again tonight, but you don't seem to forget about yourself. Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help. Let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, the northern lights, yeah, we're all affected. I'm breathing in.
In the car, I'm about to take a little break and stop by Urban Outfitters really quick. I haven't shopped in probably months, and now that the weather's getting colder, I've been meaning to peruse and find some cuter upcycled sweaters to wear, so I have a little bit more variety in the closet other than gray and brown, although I love my crew necks. I just thought I'd peruse in there for a little bit and see what they have.
Urban Outfitters has an upcycle program where they repurpose donated clothes and turn them into these one-of-a-kind vintage sweaters. I love that each sweater is unique and it's usually at a reasonable price. I've recently Pinterested a whole bunch of boards to really define my style and have been shopping more intentionally and only getting things that I know I'll be wearing for a really long time. This sweater fit that requirement, so I ended up going with this maroon one. This green one was cute, but I didn't love the fit on me.
I think the key to productivity for me is striking a balance between working hard and getting things done, but also taking proper breaks. Like blank spaces in a book, I see unwinding as an essential pillar of productivity. For me, that means putting on some good music and cooking up a healthy meal together with Kurt. That is also the time when we catch up on the day with each other. This is one of our go-to dinners: baked sweet potato fries, my favorite, a salad, and a protein of some sort.
Let's go! Woo! Filming! Yeah!
That night, I cooked up some salmon. After dinner tradition, we play connections after our show ends. Alright, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Just don't burn your hair. This turmeric ginger latte has been my go-to drink in the winter time. It's comfort in a mug, and it's just 4 ingredients. It's turmeric, ginger, almond milk, and monk fruit sugar, and a little bit of cinnamon on top. Okay, that's 5 ingredients. It is so easy to make, and it's so healthy for the gut. It is about 9 p.m. and it's usually this time when I start getting ready for bed so that I'm in bed by 9:45 to 10. I'm not gonna lie, I started feeling tired at around 6:30 because I didn't get great sleep last night, so I'm looking so forward to a good night's sleep tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me for the day. It was fun to document what a typical weekday looks like for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good night.